All right, here we are. Part 3 of Yakuza 0. I forgot what I did last, but I don't suppose it really matters because it was only yesterday, I should remember. But anyway, yeah. There's just thugs everywhere in this game. I mean, it's good for money. Oh, I know what I did last now. Oh, nasty. Yeah, I went and did my training, didn't I? Got a new ability. You say aristocrat. Well, here's the Champion District. The Tachibana real estate have apparently been coming here a lot lately. It's worth a walk around to see. Yeah, get out my way. Cool. Is there a way to just walk normally? Yeah, there is, but who wants to do that? Take forever. Oh, it's that piece of crap. Get over here. I'm here. What you gonna do now, fool? Hey! Press there to dodge that. Whoa. There you go. Take that. Rewind it back. Let's see what's going down here. Oh, boys with bats.
おい、そこのあんた。何しに来た？この辺で筋もんに飲ませる店はないよ。
橘不動産の人間がここに出入りしているって聞いてきたんだが、今もいるか？
あんた、また登場界の若い衆か？
いや、そうじゃない。あんたらの店を地上げしに来たわけでもない。
よく言うな。だったら橘不動産に何の用だ？
あの連中のことを知りたいだけだ。あんたらに迷惑はかけない。
I don't think they're gonna buy it. They've got weapons too. How do I get my weapon? I have katanas. I don't know how to wield them.
俺らはもうヤクザにうんざりなんだよ。お前らはここらの店をゴミとしか思ってないんだろうが、俺らにはもうこの場所しかないんだからよ。そんなに追い出したきゃ俺ら殺すしかねえぞ。
Not here to get rid of you.
俺は橘不動産の話を聞きに来ただけだ。
ふざけんな！お前ら聞く耳持ったことなんかねえだろ。
I don't really want to fight the district residents. It's not their fault, is it? What is this guy?
少しは話を聞く気になってくれたが、あんたらに怪我させるつもりはなかった。俺は橘不動産の人間がここで何をしているか知りたいだけだ。
That's all.
あの人たちを売る気はない。ここの住人なら誰だってそうだ。
ん？連中もここで地上げしてるんじゃないのか？
違う！あの人たちはヤクザの地上げから俺たちを守ってくれている。あの人たちのおかげで今日のチャンピオン街がある。
なんだと？
そうでしょう、小田さん。
どうも。
Oh, you again.
誰かと思えばスナック生瀬のお兄さんか。あんた、仇の人間とか言ってなかったか？
なかなか信じてもらえねえが、今は仇だ。前は堂島組にいたかな。
堂島組かよ。 登場会の中でもよりによって。
俺は組を破門された身だ。もう関係ねえ。
その元ヤクザがなんで俺らのこと嗅ぎ回ってる？
あんたらの社長から手を組まねえかと誘われたもんでな。
あんた名前は？
桐生だ。
キル。
そんな話聞いてねえぞ。待ってろ、社長と話してみる。わかりました。じゃあそのように。それじゃあ。
社長はなんつってた？
うちのことを深く知りたいなら、昨夜社長と会った部屋に来いとおっしゃってる。直接会うそうだ。
そうか、わかった。
もうここには来んなよ。ここの人たちはヤクザが嫌いだ。
そういや、あんたらがヤクザからチャンピオン街守ってるってのは本当か？
ま、一応ね。社長の方針があるからさ。
方針？
この辺の土地はカムロ町が戦争で焼ける前からいるような人たちのもんらしい。うちの社長が言うには、ここらはカムロ町の根っこだ。俺たちみてえな新参者に好き勝手する資格はないってさ。
さっきのビルの時とは随分態度が違うんだな。
白亜ビルあそこの連中は所詮流れ者の寄せ集めだ。あんたもスナック生瀬の店長見たろ。さも仇の被害者ですって面してたがよ。あいつらだってよそから流れてきた時、元いた住人追い出してんだから。因果応報ってやつだよ。ま、俺は社長のポリシーに従ってるだけでね。偉そうに言うつもりはないけど。
それでもあんたらにはあんたらなりのルールがあるってわけだ。
俺は織田ってもんだ。立花社長とは古くてな。大抵の現場は俺が仕切ってる。で、あんた結局どうするんだ？うちの社長に会いに行くのか？
ああ、会ってもう一度話を聞かせてもらう。どうやら立花不動産ってのは思っていた以上に腹の底が見えねえ会社なんでな。
I'm not sure we learned too much from the boss, though. But anyway, let's go see. It was overlooking Theatre Square. I'll go left and we'll go right. I'll get a save point so I don't have to watch all that again. If anything goes wrong. Are they gonna come and fight me again? Wait, what? Oh, are you kidding me? I thought there was someone else there. Hey, how do you get that level from? Alright. Yeah, you've had enough. Just wanted to go to the save point, yes. Now let me have another think about this. Okay, we'll go straight. We'll like kind of weave around. I'm not fighting, you can't bother. Oh, come on, old man. Ugh. Hey. Will you stop? There, take your medicine. Yes, a human. I might go and eat something first, just in case there's a big battle in here, because there might be. Although Tachibana probably just going to try and sway me over. We'll see. Yes, ready to order. This one, I guess. I've got 6 mil now. I'm trying to save up 30 mil. Pretty good. No, I don't. Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Certain building. Alright. The other guy said if I went into the penthouse here, Tachibana will show up. Anything I'm forgetting before I head up? Nah, I'm sure we're fine. There is going to be some sort of battle in here then, but let's go in. I'm good. Let's go. Oh, it's 3 guys at once, isn't it?
俺は立花から呼ばれてきたんだ。お前ら立花不動産の人間じゃないのか。
ここに社長はいませんよ。
後で来ることになってるはずだ。部屋で待ってろと言われた。
それは何かの間違いじゃないですか。
何？
うちの小田ってもんから連絡が入ってましてね。若いチンピラが来るだろうから死なない程度に可愛がってやれと。
なんだ小田が
俺、回れ右すんなら今のうちだ。おとなしく帰んなら見逃してやるよ。てめえ聞こえなかったのか。さっさと帰れっつってんだろうが。
俺はここんとこどこ行っても歓迎されやしねえ。だが呼ばれた先で門前払いとはコケにされたもんだ。
だから誰も呼んでねえっつってんだバカ野郎。
Oh, 6 of them now.
どけ。
Yep, we're definitely in for a fight.
ガキが土地狂いやがって。どうなっても知らねえぞ。
Look at the taunting. Move, dodge. Why won't you dodge? Dodge them. Get up. Move! Oh, I'm dodging, look. Dodge, 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 dodge. Doesn't dodge. Oh, I don't want to keep getting hit by this shock stick either. It's off! hello. Take that in the face. Damp. This was the place we were. What a...
お前は織田。
よ
お前が俺を襲うようにさっきの連中をけしかけたのか。なんでだ。
あんただって俺たちを品定めしてたろ。ならこっちにもその権利があるんじゃねえかと思ってさ。ま、腕っぷしはそれなりみたいだけど、あの立花社長がわざわざスカウトするほどかと言われると、どうもね。
部下に襲わせるだけで俺の何がわかんだ。
だからさ、やっぱ自分でやるしかないみたいだよ。いやー、仕事を人に任せられないってのはしんどいね。河村町で不動産やってると荒事も多くてさ、俺そこらの極道よりよっぽど血の気が多いんだよね。
ただのサラリーマンとは違うと言いたいわけか。
大したもんじゃない。元極道の半端もんといい勝負だ。
だったらお互い手加減はいらねえな。そのつもりでかかってこい。
Bring it. Yun order. Come on. Yeah, that's what you get. Come on, Yun order. Come on, I'm getting my health back, you know. Look, see my health going up. I'll behave. Oh, come on. How does he get to still make those moves when I'm hitting him? Yeah, I flinch. No. I don't see how that's fair. You don't flinch at all. Can't dodge, can't dodge. Stop. Oh, there we go. I wanted to finish that with a little bit more style, but... Alright.
嘘だろ。この俺にこんな若造が怠慢で勝つかよ。信じらんね。
織田。
納得しましたか、織田さん。
ええ。俺の負けですよ、社長。
どうなってる。 あんたも承知で織田に俺を試させたってことなのか。
ええ。織田さんは私にとってかけがえのない片腕です。だから我々の中にあなたを迎え入れるには彼の了解を取る必要がありました。
そうかよ。俺はつくづく自分がバカに思えてきたぜ。さっきまであんたらは信用してもいいって気になりかけていた。立花、そろそろ腹の中に隠してるもん見せろ。あんたはなぜこの俺に近づいてきた？その理由は何なんだ？
いいでしょう。ですがその前に、あなたはこのカムロ町という町を何と見ますか？
カムロ町？さあな、質問の意味がわかんねえ。
私はね、桐生さん、この町は堂島組をはじめとする登場界の餌場であると見ています。一晩中ネオンに彩られたこの町に集まる人や金、そこから溢れる甘い汁は全て登場界の極道たちに吸い上げられる。
何が言ってんだ？
登場界が力で光り輝かせるこの町に、私は風穴を開ける人間です。こんな風にね。
なんだと？
金は力。私は自分の力がこの先どこまで登場界に迫れるか試してみたい。ですがまだまだでしてね。今の私ではせいぜい10秒というところが限界ですが、いずれは殻の一粒を手に入れてカムロ町の支配者層に食い込むつもりです。あの土地はそれだけの価値を生みます。
あんたは一体？
桐生さんがご存知かどうか、登場会という組織は決して一枚岩ではありません。その証拠に登場会にはこの私に協力するある一人の人物がいます。そして私があなたに近づいた理由は、その人物から強力な推薦を受けたからなんですよ。
登場界の内通者ってことか。誰なんだそいつは？
あなたと私が手を結ぶことを望んだその人物は、登場界直系堂島組若頭風間慎太郎です。
なんだと？おやっさんが？
I have a bad memory, but I can't remember which one is Kazama.
あなたは堂島組の若頭補佐久世さんから風間さんをスパイするように言われましたね。風間さんの隠し持つ殻の一つの情報を探れて、
It's his captain that's in jail. I
風
think
間さ
so.
んが隠し持っていた情報、それは殻の一粒の所有者を見つけ出すことのできる人間、つまり私のことです。
あんたが？
我々は殻の一粒をめぐる争奪戦であの堂島組より大きく先へ進んでいる。いずれそのことを知れば彼らは激怒するでしょう。本気で潰しにかかってくるはずですが、 それを承知であなたが我々と手を結ぶことを他ならぬ風間さんが望んだ。
Not sure I
私が
trust
風
him.
間さんからあなたのことを託されたのは半年前、あの人が刑務所に入るよりも前のことです。風間さんはクゼがあなたに近づくこともあなたが組にいられなくなることもほぼ見通していました。
まさかいくらおやっさんでもそんなことまでわかるわけないだろう。
風間さんは堂島組どころか東上会という組織で頂点へ上り詰めるだけの器量を持った人間です。その懐はあまりに深い。風間さんにとってあなたの周りに起こることを予測するのはたやすいはずです。そしてその風間さんが殻の一粒を手に入れる目的はおそらく自分の身を守るなどということじゃない。あの人はもっと大きなもののために絵を描いてるはずです。
だったらなんで今おやっさんは無所に入ってるんだ。
それすらも風間さんの計画のうちではないかと私はそう信じています。
なんだと。バカな。
ご理解いただけましたか、桐生さん。
立花、あんたがおやっさんの意志を託された人間だって証拠はあるのか。
風間さんがおっしゃるにはこれがその証拠になると。
これは
あなたも見覚えがあるはずです。風間さんが沢村由美さんからプレゼントされたものだそうですね。
おやっさんがあんたにこれを渡したのか。
あなたにお渡しするよう預かっていただけです。あなたから風間さんにお返しください。すべてが片付いた後で。
俺にはまだおやっさんって人がどういう男なのかまるで分かっちゃいなかったってことか。だがあの人が俺に何かを望むなら俺はいつでもそのために命張る覚悟だ。あの日おやっさんに逆らって極道になった時からそう決めていた。
ではこれからどうぞよろしくお願いします、桐生さん。
I earned 3 million yen for that. Nice. New allies and new foes. Okay. Now, earn through battle 15 mil. Oh, I'm at 18 mil. Right, okay. I still need 30 though. Worth 23 times 800,000 yen. Dolphin wood block print. Oh, what is that? Climax battles item opened. What on earth is that? Gilded cage.
ゃすごいね。東京でもこんなに派手な店は見たことないよ。
そりゃもうここが何はナンバーワンの店ですさかい。蒼天堀来てグランドへ寄らんやなんてタコなしのたこ焼きみたいなもんですわ。いや先生には遠路はるばるお越しいただいたんやから今日はたっぷり楽しんでもらわんと。ささ行きましょう。
でもさ、本当に大丈夫なの？こっちってこれもん多いって話じゃない。
そないなことありまへんて。もう先生何べん言うたら信じてくれはるんですか。
でも蒼天堀って言ったらあの近江連合のお膝元でしょ。町ごとヤクザの巣窟みたいなもんだろ
まあ
ましてやこの手の店なんてもう、あそこの席、あれ絶対ヤクザだよ。やっぱり私帰るよ。
大丈夫ですってほんまに。物騒な店も確かにありますけどこの店に限っては絶対安心。折り紙付きです。あれは確かにヤーさんやけどこの店じゃおとなしゅうしてますよ。
妙にこの店の肩を持つね。
まあまあ細かい話は抜きにしてささまずは座って一杯やりましょうねえ。ほらさあ。
でもね、
こんばんは。失礼します。
失礼します。
いや、こんばんは。
どうです？女の子も粒揃いですやろ。このお方はな東京のでっかい会社のお偉いさんやで。ほら君らも顔売っとき。
やっぱり偉いさんなんや。なんか貫禄ある思た。
東京から来はったんですか？かっこええですね。こっちにはよう来はるんですか？
いや、今回はたまたま出張でね。ここもこの人に無理やりね。
そう、せやから君らがたっぷりサービスしてくれんと私の面目丸つぶれ。頼むで。
なんや、責任重大やわ。
じゃあまずはお飲み物からやね。何いっちゃいます？
どれ？ほう、シャンパンで10万か。やっぱり結構するもんだね。
そしたらまずシャンパンいっときましょうか。
おいおい、大丈夫か？10万だぞ。
大丈夫大丈夫。先生はもうお金のことなんて気にせんと存分に楽しんでください。シャンパンね。
ありがとうございます。でも一本でええんですか？
え？
せやね。東京の偉いさんもおるのに一本やと足りひんのとちゃいます？大阪の人間がケチや思われますよ。
ちょっと君ら。
なるほど、確かにその通りや。よっしゃ、ここは潔く一人一本いっとこか。
ほな4本やね。
お前らの分もかい。ねえわ4本いっとれ。
さすが男前。
お願いします。
うわ、すごい。
うまいな。もう一杯や。
にぎやかでいい店じゃないか。でも前にこっち来た時は全然知らなかったよ。
ああ、この店が有名になったんはつい最近なんですよ。
そうなのか。
ええ、少し前に支配人が変わってそこから急に。
ふん、支配人くらいでそんなに変わるもんかね。
それが引き抜きから何からちょっと大声では言えんようなことまで随分派手にやったみたいで、箱のでかさだけが取り柄やったこの店をあっちゅう間にトップにのし上げてもうたんです。
ほう、随分なやり手みたいだね。
うちの支配人、夜の世界では知らん人がおらんちゅうくらいの有名人なんですよ。
そうなのかい。そりゃいっぺんお目にかかってみたいもんだね。
ちょっともうええ加減にして。
こっちは金払っとんねやぞ。ちょっと触るくらいいいやろが。お前もまんざらはないんやろ。
なわけあるか。
もう
ほら、ほら、ここや、ここ。
お客様、当店はお触り禁止です。どうかその辺で。
かわいやっちゃなもう。
お客はん大概にせんと。
大概にせんかったら何やってんねんこれ。こっちは金払っとんのやぞ。ガタガタ抜かすね。
このボケ。
おいおい、全然大丈夫じゃないじゃないか。逃げよう。
ああ、この店で暴れるやなんて。まあ大丈夫、すぐ収まりますよ。
だからなんでそんなこと言い切れるんだ。
出てくるからですよ、彼が。
彼ってあの男か。ありゃただのケツ持ちだろ
お客様、本日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。
なんやお前、ケツ持ちちゃうんか。
よく間違われます。ですが違います。
せやったらなんやねん悪い。
申し遅れました。私当店支配人の真島と申します。
お前が支配人やと。
え、あれが例の
この店はヤクザが仕切っとんのかい。
お見苦しくて申し訳ございません。こう見えても堅気です。それよりもお客様、恐れ入りますが、当店でのお触りや暴力行為はどうかご遠慮願います。
気に食わんちゅうんやったら力ずくで来てみろや。その面こき落としけ。
そういうわけには参りません。お客様は神様ですから。
ほう、そらええ心がけやないか。お前さんのその心構え気に入ったわ。こいつはおごりや。たーんともいい。
Uh-oh. I don't think this is gonna go too well for him.
どうや、神様からのお恵みは。
ありがとうございます。私はこの酒を一度浴びるように飲んでみたかったのですが、おかげさまで夢が叶いました。
この野郎。どけよや。
お客様、重ねてお願い申し上げます。そろそろお引き取り願えませんでしょうか。もしこれ以上営業妨害されますと。
したら何やっちゃねえ。
しゃあないのう。ああ、一丁景気のやれや。
What's going on here?
そこまでお客様がお望みなら、この真島僭越ながらお相手いたしましょう。ただし私からは一切手出しはいたしません。何しろお客様は神様ですから。
まだそんなこと抜かすか。なめおって
さあショータイムや。
What? Do I have to play this now, I wonder? Drunkards. Okay, the first law of management. The customer is king. Even if punched or kicked, reprisal is out of the question. For now, watch for the customer to make a move and evade their attacks using A. The second law of management, the customer is king. Even in the worst of times, you must never forget to provide only the finest service possible. Patience shall be rewarded, as now it is time to show all your customers the ultimate in hospitality. What's that mean? Press Y in front of attacking. Alright, that was weird.
なんなんやお前は。くそー。
Uh-oh.
危ない。なめんなよ。
危険ですのでこちらはお預かりいたします。
ありがとうございます支配人。さてこの野郎、
警察に突き出してやる。
お静かに。こちらのお客様はご覧の通り店内での違反行為を繰り返し皆様へご迷惑をおかけしました。本来ならばこのまま警察へ出頭していただくべきだと存じます。ですがどうかそれはご容赦願えませんでしょうか。
なんでそんな。
こちらのお客様、このまま警察へ突き出されればこれまで築かれた社会的地位を失うことになりましょう。一時の気の迷いに対する報いとしてはあまりに酷ではないでしょうか。そこでお客様に一つお願いがございます。
俺に？
はい。夜の世界の流儀として酒の席での失態は酒で注いでいただきたいのです。今日この場のお題すべてお客様がご馳走してはくださらないでしょうか。蒼天製薬営業本部長様ともなれば年間接待費は億を下らないはず。
あ、それ俺の。いつの間に。
お客様を犯罪者にしたくない。ですが他の皆様にも変わらずこの場を楽しんでいただきたい。すべてはこの私のわがままです。どうか私のわがままを聞き入れてはくださいませんでしょうか。
わかった。皆さんがそれで言うてくれるんならこの場のお題全部俺が持たせてもらう。それで許したってくれんやろか。
ありがとうございます。こちらのお客様はこうおっしゃってくださいました。皆様
いかがでしょうか。ありがとうございます。皆様の寛大なお心遣い、ありがたく頂戴いたします。勇気あるご判断をなされたこちらのお客様にも拍手を。では引き続きどうぞお楽しみください。
あれがここの支配人。
はい。
なるほどな。この店がナンバーワンになった理由が分かった気がするよ。
彼を見るとみんなそう言います。キャバレーグランドの支配人真島五郎、蒼天堀の夜の帝王っちゅうやつですわ。
Okay. This guy came out of nowhere. Am I playing as this guy now? I don't I don't know what's going on.
「支配人、先ほどはありがとうございました。いつもすみません。
風呂はどうや、落ち着いたか。
はい、あらかた元の通りに。ただで飲めると分かって注文がひっきりなしですよ。
そうか。あいつら怪我は。
いえ、突き飛ばされた小野のやつもこれといって。
マキちゃんにはボーナス弾んだれよ。父揉まれて何もなしじゃモチベーションガタ打ちや。
はい、それは先んじて伝えておきました。
ならええわ。あの暴れてたドアホ一応見張っときや。名刺は押さえちゃるがとんずらこかんとも限らんからな。
そちらの方もすでに手配しています。
よっしゃ。スタッフは最近どんな塩梅や。
おおむね問題はないのですが。
なんやねん。
先月入ったかなえちゃんなんですけど、ちょっと他の子、特に桜子ちゃんとうまくいってないみたいで。
またその手の話かいな。女っちゅうのはほんまめんどくさいの。
私からも話はしてみたんですが、なかなか。
わかったわかった。俺からも話しとく。
すみません。お手数ですがお願いします。失礼します。
May as well go see her now and get this over with. She's probably in the dressing. Okay, but there's a save point. I may as well save it then I don't have to do all this stuff again. I will use a new save this time because I have no idea what's going on. Alright, let's go speak with her then. Okay. Where on earth are the dressing room? Not there, I guess. Hey, got a minute? Oh, sir. Sorry about that. What can I do for you? Can you call Kane for me? I need to talk to her. Yes, sir. Of course. What's his deal spacing out on the clock? Hi, sir. Nice work out there tonight. Thanks, Kenny-chan. So, you wanted to talk to me? You said she was locking horns with Sakurako. Where do I start? Lay down the law. Butter her up. Butter her up, babe. Yeah, you're really smoking tonight, babe. Alright. That was a bit weird. I thought some new idol singer wandered in. Oh, you. That kind of flattery won't get anybody but paying customers anywhere, sir. That right? Then I take it back. What? So it was just flattery, huh? You win me, boss. Ah, come on. You know I can't tell a lie. Here, I'll buy you dinner sometime soon. You forgive me? Really? I love you, sir. This is idiotic. Time to get to the point. It's been about a month since you came on here, yeah? How's it going? Think you can make a real go of it at the Grand? Oh, I think so. The hall's much bigger than the last club I worked at, so it was pretty daunting at first, but I'm totally used to it now. And more customers are coming here specifically to see me. Yeah? That's great to hear. Not surprising from the number one girl from one of the oldest cabarets on the Kita area. Guess I was imagining things then. What do you mean? Oh, see? The 1 month mark's actually when I see that most girls up and leave. I was a little worried you might be getting the itch too. Oh, have no fear of that. I wouldn't dream of quitting, no. That hag Sakurako's been trying to play the seniority card with me. But I don't even notice her. Damn girl, hag, this is pretty serious. I don't be like that. Sakura's a vet here. She looks after the other girls too. Most love that about her. Try to get along, yeah? I hate nosy types like that. And she's got a whole entourage. But whatever. Soon I'll have my own clique and won't have to deal with them. Does she even realise she's getting lectured here? Dense as a door, this one. She's even giving me a little attitude. Get more direct. Better make it loud and clear for her. That ain't right, Kane-chan. You gotta learn to read the room. Huh? Doesn't matter how good you are at your job or how popular you get. Keep snubbing your seniors like that, and you'll wake up one day with nothing but enemies here. Fine by me, not like I do this job to make friends with the other girls. Really? That the best you can do? I'm disappointed. I doubt you'll be around here long enough to make those enemies then. Wait. What's that supposed to mean? Is there a problem with my work? Nailed it. She's the competitive type. Put her pride on the hook and she'll take the bait. Look, I ain't asking you to be friends with Sakurako. In fact, you two make much better rivals. Rivals? Yeah, but not the kind that shanks the other in the back. Compete. Push each other to get better. You'll bring up all the other girls with you. Right now, you're just tripping over each other, and that makes it harder for everybody around you to step up. Customers may love a girl like that, but I got no use for him here. The Grand needs girls who are popular with the guys and the girls. The guys and the girls? Thing is, I know you could be that girl, Kane-chan. That's the only reason I'm coming down on you about it like this. You really think? I'm sorry, sir. I was acting like a spoiled brat. I'll work on being that girl. On being more considerate. Please, give me the chance. There, see? You do get it. I knew you were a keeper, kid. And I hope you'll keep helping me improve when I need it. We'll see. Yeah, finally. Took long enough. And wait, what was that weirdest deal? Can't have him zoning out on me like that. Better go have a chat. Where did he go? Oh, here he is. He's zoning out again, look. Why the long face? Need to use the facilities? Oh, sir, no. I got a letter from my little sister back home. Yeah? And what's the word? That my father's sick, unfortunately. The doctor says he needs to be hospitalized, but the procedure they want to do runs 500,000 yen. I ain't got that kind of cash. Sorry to hear it. You try asking the floor manager for an advance? Another emergency a while back already forced me to ask for one. I'm afraid if I ask again, I'll get canned, especially for so much. You in the habit of breaking mirrors, kid? Here, I'll spot you. What? But, sir, I can't. Don't sweat it. You can always replace the money. The same can't be said about people. Once they're gone, that's it. Sir, as I recall, you ain't been back home in a while, yeah? Take a few days off, too. Go visit your pops. Thank you, sir. Only thing that matters right now is keeping this place running smooth. I'll throw as much money at it as I need to. What is this guy's deal? Looks like that's it for my staff troubles. It's about time I checked in on the hall. Sir, there's a problem. What now? One of the customers is placing insane orders now that he knows he isn't paying for it. He went down the line of our top vintage wines to start, then started in on our best whiskies and brandies. He's already racked up about 4 million worth. Start at the priciest and work your way down the list, huh? The real class acts come out in times like these. Indeed. I think we should stop him, so... Where's he at? Show me. Right this way.
Oi! まだ頼んだの来ねえのかよ。
あれです。
That guy.
どうしました？
なんでもあらへん。お楽しみのところ失礼いたします。
なんだ、やっと持ってきた。おお、あんたは眼帯の支配人さんじゃねえか。酒は人の金で飲むに限るよな、まったく。
お客様、ちょっとお話があるのですが、ご足労願えませんでしょうか。
なんだよ、人が気持ちよく飲んでんのに。
お時間は取らせません。どうか。
しょうがねえな。他ならぬ支配人さんのお願いだ。さて、ちょっくら行ってくるよ。
あの支配人。
この方は俺が相手する。お前は仕事に戻れ。
はい、わかりました。
さあ、参りましょう。
あいよ。繁盛してるじゃねえか。ついこの前まで閑古鳥が鳴いてたってのにな。変われば変わるもんだ。
何しに来たんや、佐賀。
そう邪険にすんなよ、真島ちゃん。ちょいとお前さんの働きぶりを確認しにな。これも仕事だ。 まあただで飲めるとは思ってなかったけどな。
来るならちっとは行儀をしてくれんか。客が減るっちゅうね。
おお、そいつはすまなかったな。ついはしゃいじまったよ。聞いたよ。さっきもご活躍だったらしいじゃない。さすがは真島五郎。蒼天堀の夜の帝王だ。客との喧嘩を見せ物に仕立てて、ついでに飲み代まで取り上げちまうなんてよ。なかなか気が利いてるな。やっぱりお前、仇が向いてるって。自分でそうは思わねえの？
アホ抜かせ。誰がこんなこと好きでやるかっちゅうね。
そりゃお前、今の立場のありがたみってのが分かってねえよ。金も地位も名誉もある。ところや女だって随分寄ってくるだろ。そんなことは望んでないってか。皮肉なもんだ。そんな誰もが羨む立場を得たお前だけがただ一人、この町で別の何かを求めてる。はっ、幸せってやつはいちいち意地悪にできてるらしい。
今日は随分おしゃべりやないか。
しけた面のお前を見てたらなんとなくな。でもまあ、この現状お前が気に入らないのは当然だ。これはお前への罰なんだからな。楽しまれちゃ俺も島野の兄弟もちっと困る。
そろそろ本題に入ってくれまへんか。俺はいつになったら極道に戻れるんや。オーナー。
何度目だろうな、そのセリフ。どうしてそんなに極道に戻りたいのかね。俺にはわからないよ。
あんたに分かってもらう必要はない。今月の売り上げや。この調子なら来月にはノルマの1億達成するで。
おお、そりゃすごい。
とぼけんな。達成したら島野の親父に俺が極道に戻れるよう口利きする。約束忘れてへんやろな。
さあ、そんな約束したっけかな。
この件で冗談は通じひんぞ。
ダメだ。あと5億稼げ。そうしたら口聞いてやるよ。
おのれ。
なんだ、殴らねえのか。まあやれるわけないけどな。そんなことしたらお前はあの暗い場所に逆戻りだ。それは嫌だろうからな。これがお前の戻りたがってる世界のやり方だよ。ヤクザがお前みたいな金づる簡単に手放すわけがないだろう。どうだ、やっぱり仇の方がいいんじゃないか。
上等や。5億やろうが何やろうがなんぼでも稼いだろ。極道に戻るためやったら俺は何でもやったるわ。
ほう、なんでも。
ああ、そうや。
それが殺しでも。どうした、極道に戻れるとしたらお前は人殺せるの？ 冗談だよ。いや、意地悪言ってすまなかったな。極道ならいずれそういう山を踏むこともある。お前にそれが分かってるのかちょっと聞いてみたかっただけだから、引き続きよろしく頼むよ、支配人。あ、そうだ、一つ忘れてた。ここのホステスにノリコっているだろう。
それがどないした？
そいつ明日から別の店でやらせることにしたから。即戦力が欲しくてさ。ノリコここのナンバーワンなんだろ。おあつらい向きかと思ってよ。本人にはもう伝えてあるからこっちの方がよろしくな。売り上げ落ちないように頑張るよ。なんせあと5億稼がなきゃなんねえんだからな。
失礼します。支配人、今のりこちゃんから明日からよそに移るって電話が。
ああ、俺もさっき知ったわ。
ご存知でしたか。なんだってこんな急に。のりこちゃんがいなくなったら売り上げに相当響きますよ。
分かっとる。せやけどオーナー様のご決定や。どうしようもあらへん。
そうだったんですか。でもこれからどうすれば。
たく落ち込んどる暇もあらへんな。最近よそでイケとるホステス言うたら誰や？
よそですか。よその子でしたらそうですね。オデッセイののぞみちゃんがダントツでしょうね。オデッセイ自体がうちのライバルみたいなものですし。
そうか。じゃあ一丁行ってくるかの。
支配人、どちらへ？
決まっとるやろ。望みをうちに引き抜く。
ライバル店のナンバーワンを引き抜くってさすがにまずくないですか？そもそもそんなことどうやって。
夜の世界は弱肉強食。ここでこけたらうちはあっちゅう間に崩れるで。やらなしゃあないんや。店の方は任せたで。
わかりました。どうかお気をつけて。
Okay. How do I get out of here then? I'm not sure what's going on now, whether I need to be investing in this guy as well or what. Odyssey's in Shawfolk Orchard. Time to pay them a little visit. Go to Odyssey. Fine. There's a save point here. Oh. You there? Huh? What is this? You're the master of that alehouse, the Grand, yes? Hi. Yes, that's me. I knew it. Even the way you walk is refined, guarded. You have no blind spot, despite appearances. I'm sorry, sir. Have we met? My name is Somitaro Komeki, heir to a certain form of martial arts and its present master. Martial arts? Yes. But lately I've felt my technique slipping. My edge has been dulled. So I left the lights off of Tokyo in order to train. Yet even here, I find this age of excess, gluttons and fools gorging on carnal pleasures. Nobody hungers anymore. Then I heard talk of a lounge called the Grand. They said it was the home of the most interesting man. Pardon my asking, but have you visited our establishment? What kind of question is that? Guzzling booze with painted ladies hanging all over you? Bah, wanton excess. Of course I haven't been. Well then why the hell am I doing the song and dance if you ain't a customer? Besides, what's a washed up martial artist want with me? That hungry air about you. It is far beyond the men I have fought in recent years. Would you do me the honor? Which honor? What, you want me to fight you? Precisely. A deeper strength sleeps within you. I refuse to let it lie dormant and unused any longer. You okay upstairs, pal? Fighting you don't earn me one skinny yen's profit. I'm a busy guy. Hide behind your merchant's guise all you like. I know money isn't what feeds that hunger. Whatever honest life you make a show of living, I can see the demon gnawing at you inside. There's only one way to appease the demon, son. Face the strong in combat and set loose those fighting instincts struggling to burst free. And you're telling me you're that strong guy? Oh, as it happens, I am. Now, do you see a reason to face me? Not that it will stay in my hand either way. There's no talking sense to you, is there? Fine, you win. I was just thinking it'd be a while since I really cut loose. Not here, though. If you insist. Well, I did want to save it. It's not going to happen, though. This place should work. You're awfully unhesitant in agreeing to this. I am starting to think you keep the true extent of your strength hidden away. You must have your reasons. I know I have mine. But the fist is like the sword. Leave it in its sheath to rust, and you will not be able to draw it when it's needed. What say you? Ever feel an urge to shrug off your restraints and fight to the full extent of your abilities for a change? If you're offering, I'm game. Not too big on the idea of opening up a can of creaky old guy like you, though. Oh, cast aside such worries. Even dulled, the edge left in me should prove sufficient to handle a pup like you. Show me everything you've got. There's people watching again. Clapping and stuff. Weird. Oh no, I didn't. One of the special moves of the thug style is a heat action called the Essence of Choking. This heat action triggers when an enemy attacks you or when you circle around behind them. Show Kamika your thug style special move. I'll try. Oh jeez. We killed him. Okay, we didn't kill him. You'd think that would kill him though, wouldn't you? Whack. Glad to know I still have an eye for talent. You will surpass me one day, I can promise you that. I just did. Hey, Gramps. Just what kind of life you been living? One of unarmed combat, wagering my life on my own bare fists? For the last few decades, not that my opponents have always been so gracious. I've faced swords, firearms, and you think I'm going to get stronger? Much. Even now, I see there's been a change in you. I spar with you and regain the strength I once had. You spar with me and gain strength you never known. A mutual benefit for us both, is it not? Yeah, I guess. I will be walking about the city for a while. You shall see me again, when the time comes. Alright, I'll be waiting. Now, if there are no more weird old guys to interrupt me, I gotta go pluck Nozimi from the Odyssey roster. Yes, I could head straight there, but it wouldn't hurt to gather some intel first. Intel. I should take a lap around town and see what kind of info I can dig up on Club Odyssey from the people living in it. Not sure where I'm going here. Right, so that's the club, is it? I reckon I should take a lap around. What is this place? The Grand. Oh, that's where we came from. I'd like a save point, but I don't really want to go back to the Grand. We'll see what happens. What's this? River fishing. Looks like I could fish here. You got the easy starter. What? Select where to cast your line by moving the cursor with the L and press A to cast. When the fish bites, it will start pulling on the sinker. As soon as the red mark on the sinker enters the water, press A to pull. Find out about using bait and different kinds of fishing poles. See fishing info. Sure, let's just fish, see what happens. I have no idea why I'm doing this, but why not? Okay. I didn't put any bait on this, so I don't even know if it'll do anything. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Right, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Let's try again. Can I bait it? Scatter bait? Sure. I've got no bait right now. Alright. Let's try casting here near this tiddler. Right, that's moving. Is it going to go for my bait? Maybe I should have checked fishing info. Probably going to tell me you need some sort of bait. I don't know. Oh. Did we get it? Whoa. Did we get it? Alright. That was a little bit unexpected. Let's try that again. That was funny though. Sega used to have a fishing game. Was it Sega Bass Fishing or something? That probably was a bit over the top like this. But anyway. I don't see any fish here. But one might just appear. Like this thing here is coming towards us. Like the shadow. I don't know what it is. Come on. Go for my float. I'm wasting time here, huh? But still. Alright, this ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna quit. stop fishing. What would I do with this fish now? What does it say? This fish is popular for ornamental purposes because of the different patterns they have on their bodies. Okay. Does that mean I can sell it? We have a thug set up here. This guy's only got 30k. He's a bit broke for a manager, isn't he? Alright, I want to find a save because I want to go to the bathroom, but I want to make sure it's saved before I do. So, I guess I'll go all the way down. See if I can make it down and get to the save point before somebody attacks me. Who is that guy? He's one of those that will take all your money, isn't it? It's not the same guy either. They did say there'd be more than one. That's not good. Alright, I'll go to that one then. So, back up. Go this way. Alright, I'll be right back. I just need a quick bathroom break.
Don't stop. 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 Don't.
Alright, we're back. Now, how can I find out about who are these guys? What's he?
痛いでっか伊藤ってやめてほしいでっか聞こえてますか
I don't really want to go to the bar just yet. Help me. This ain't a show, get lost or we'll kick your sorry ass. Let's intervene. I've never lost to a buttball like you. Oh, Mr. Tough Guy, you're gonna regret this so bad.
後悔すなよ。
Bring it. That's pretty cool. You made your point. We won't ever do this again. You will, though. What would I have done without your thanks? Here's a little something for your trouble. You got a slightly battered toughness like. Right. They said, have a walk around the town. More goons. That'll do. Right, maybe I will go to the pink thing. Because otherwise I feel like I'm just going to end up fighting loads of goons and get out my way, fool. Wait, what have we found here? Buckle up, kid, because I'm taking you to see the finest ladies this town's got to offer. My treat. You mean it? I always wanted to try Odyssey. I hear the chicks there are ridiculously hot. Yeah, I've been there once. Can't say it was my scene. Really? But it's super popular, and all the magazines give it rave reviews. So why's that? Well, yeah, the girls are cute, and the service there's top-notch. But it certainly lives up to the hype. So where'd they go wrong, then? It's the clientele. All the other guys there were these big shop businessmen and A-listers. All men who could light their cigs with a wad of bills if they wanted. And the girls pick up the scent of cash like sharks. A couple nobodies like us go in there, and we'll be drowning in our sorrows as we get passed right up. Oh, that really how it is there? Too rich for my blood? How about the Grand then? That place any easier for fresh meat like me? Ah, the Grand's great. Fantastic. Actually, that's where I was going to suggest anyway. Let's head out. Higher clientele. But it's making everyone but the rich and wrinkled steer clear. If they don't get some new blood, they'll be screwed sooner or later. Right, let me save it. I don't know why I'm saving it so often, but I may as well while I'm here. We got some info. Let's just go and see if we can trick this woman into coming to us before we end up with more thugs attacking us. Come on, I know it's the Odyssey. Go in. Odyssey. It's the place. Ready to make the magic happen, Majima? Yeah, let's do it. We'll see if we can silver tongue our way through it. Let's get to work. Can't just charge in and blow my cover. Okay. Glasses instead of an eye patch, huh?
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome
お
to
一
Adam.
人様ですか？
ああ、
すんません。ただいま満席でして、少々待っていただいても構いませんでしょうか？
かまへん、待つ。
ほんますみません。そしたらこちらでお待ちください。よろしければお飲み物もお持ちしますが。
ああ、そない気ぃつかんでええねん。のんびり待ちますわ。
Full up, but still not turning customers away. Nice. Still, I'll probably get in quicker if I don't put in a request for Nozomi. Yeah, but she's the only one I want to see.
大変お待たせいたしました。1名様ご案内いたします。こちらへどうぞ。
Let's follow him then. Wonder when Nozomi's out, better scope things out first. Alright, use L to look around the club interior and then press the A button to observe areas of interest. Alright. The hell is that? Oh dear, what the shit is that? Dude is like a lust machine. Is Odyssey popular with that crowd? Is that even a crowd for whatever that is? Oh dear. What? That table's hopping. The old guy in flashy clothes, a middle-aged playboy, and a kid in rags. Yeah, why a kid in rags? Gotta be entertainment biz. The director, the talent, and the young ones a PA are some piss boy job. Alright. 3 customers, only 2 girls. Feels off balance. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That spot's looking pretty good. A pair of 50-something guys, designer suits, watches, look Italian, gotta be in finance, maybe real estate. Doesn't look like one's trying to impress the other, and they got a bottle on keep. Must be regulars. Judging from how hard they're talking those girls up, those guys are in pretty deep. Big fish like them are what keep their place running for years. Not really feeling it. The hostess feel oddly old-fashioned, like their clothes are screaming, let's relive the college years. Maybe it's a classic look, but I say it's straight up dated. Guys their own age probably don't get anything from it, but I bet it makes the old boys club feel right at home. The fact that all the girls got the same look means it's probably club policy, not their personal tastes. Alright. What am I looking at here now? That table's wide open. I thought this place was booked solid. Could be they keep a queue at the entrance even when there's space to make it seem like demand's high. I'd say so.
失礼します。
Oh there.
高子です。
I'm Takoka. Because they wouldn't waste Nozomi on a first time. Still, I could probably pump good intel out of this girl.
おお、
They sent
ほ
me
ら
a
えらいべっぴんさんが来たな。
10 and a half. Oh,
おおきに。飲み物何飲まはります？は
ほな、とりあえずシャンパン頼むわ。
ーい。こっちお願い。
okay, what's my plan of attack here? What do I ask to get info on Nozomi? Let's start
高
with
子
her.
ちゃんは何が趣味なん？
うちは最近スキーにハマってんねん。週末はいつもスキー場行って滑ってますわ。でね、新しいウェアがめっちゃ可愛いねん。誰か買うてくれへんかな。
どうせ逆に貢いでもらうつもりなんやろ。
そんな優しいお客さんおらんもん。なあなあ、 今ならうちにプレゼントするチャンスやで。
ああ、せや。サンタさんにでもお願いしや。ちゃんと靴下も用意しとかなあかんで。
もうお客さん行けずやわ。もん自分で買うから。
Why am I chatting this girl like a tool? Damn near forgot why I came in. Okay, what's my plan of attack here? What do I ask to get info on Nazan? We'll just ask everything.
今日はまたえらい混んどんな。毎日こない繁盛しとるんか？
まあ年末っちゅうこともありますけど、最近はみんな強制で同伴させられてるから、その分お客さんが多いんとちゃいます？
ほう、そうやったんか。けどそない必死になって同伴させるほど景気悪そうには見えへんけどな。
単に意地張ってるだけですわ。
意地？
最近客の入りでグラウンドに負けっぱなしやさかい。今月は絶対に勝たな全員罰金とかむちゃくちゃ言わはりますねん。
なんやそら。
Ah.
自分とこが儲かっとればそれでええやないか。なんでグラウンドが関係あんねん。
うちもそう思うんやけどな。支配人はそう思ってへんみたいで。正直なんぼ同伴したって常連さんも毎日何十万も使ってくれるわけとちゃうし、新規のお客さんを増やさへんと頭打ちなんよね。
ほう、なるほどな。
Looks like they're really desperate to beat the ground here. Problem is, they're running out of steam. I bet they'd kill for some fresh clients. Okay, what's my plan of attack here? What do I ask? Yeah.
それにしてもこの店は可愛い子がぎょうさん揃っとるの。全部で何人くらいおるんや？
さあ、100人くらいおるんとちゃうかな。今日は40人くらいやと思いますけど。
ほんなら知らん子も多いんやろな。
せやな、週に一度しか来ん子とかもおるし、同じ席について初めて話したっちゅうケースもしょっちゅうです。
ほう、そない新顔がよう入ってくるんか。さすがに人気店はちゃうの。
ちゃいます。そんだけ辞める子が多いんです。
やめる？なんで？
うちは上下関係めっちゃ厳しいですし、ちょっとでも人気出そうな子が入るとすぐ上が潰しにかかるんですわ。
競争が激しいっちゅうことか。せやけどそない中でも人気ある子っちゅうんはほんまにすごい子なんやろな。
そうですね。ナンバーワンののぞみさんなんか毎日開店と同時に目当てのお客さんがひっきりなしに来てますわ。
そののぞみっちゅう子はどんな子なんや？
のぞみさんですか？ほんまはお客さんに他の子のこと話したらあんまり良くないんやけど、まあ一言で言うと真面目な人ですわ。
真面
そのお客さんの中には銀行のお偉いさんとか政治家の先生とかも多いんですわ。せやからうちらそないな人と話し合わせるために新聞やニュースをいつもチェックしとけって店からうるさく言われてるんです。のぞみさんは特に真面目でやる気のある人やから、そういうお客さんから受けが良くて指名をたくさん稼いでいったんです。
名実ともにトップレディっちゅうわけやな。ほんなら人気が出んのも当然やな。
せやけどこの前若いお客さんが来た時は逆に全然話題についていかれへんくてめっちゃ面白かったですわ。今の内緒にしてな。うちがそないなこと言ってたのが他の子にバレたら大変なことになってしまうから。
安心しいや。誰にも言わへんって。可愛いとこがあるやないか、そののぞみちゃんも。
So there's a good reason why she's got a reputation for being the consummate hostess. She'll do just fine, even with the high rollers. Yeah, but...
店ん中くらいサングラス外したらどうでっか。グランドの支配人はん。 ようこそオデッセイへ。楽しまれてますか？
これは山形藩。オデッセイの試合に自らおいでになるとは恐縮やの。
すまんの。ちょっと外してもらえるか？お目当ては望みやな。
さすがはうちとためはる店の支配人や。話が早くて助かるわ。
あんたの方は随分と回りくどいやないか。こそこそ忍び込んで敵情視察。それがあんたのやり方か？そないなことせんでも望みに会いたきゃ呼びますせ。説得でも交渉でもしたらえ。
そないなことしてもトップのあんたがうんと言わなことは動かん。俺が説得しに来たんは望みやのうてあんたや、山形。
私を？
俺が見たところこの店確かに繁盛しとるが客層がおっさんに偏っとる。今はそれでもええが今後もっと売り上げを伸ばそう思うなら客層を広げんことには頭打ちや。
うちは在籍100名を超える大箱ですせ。客の好みにも幅広く応えられてんとちゃうか？
いや、この店のホステスはどれもおっさんが好きそうなタイプの女ばかり。若い男に受ける子が絶対的に不足してる。さらに言えば今いる客層も決して良くはない。金持ちのおっさんばかりのせいで高級なイメージがつきすぎてるんや。たまに若い客が来ても店の雰囲気に馴染めずなかなか常連にはなってくれへんのとちゃうか？まだある。実は今オデッセイは深刻な女不足や。一人でも多くの新人が欲しいちゃうか？
根拠はあるんやろな。
俺が店に入った時満席っちゅうことで入り口でチートばかり待たされた。せやけど中に入ったら空席が目についた。これは客全部を相手にできるほどのホステスが出勤してないっちゅうことやろ。その証拠に男3人に女2人っちゅうテーブルがあった。普通はマンツーマンが基本。場合によってはクレームが来てもおかしない。
よう見てはるな。
ま、賢いあんたのことや。そんだけ言えば俺の腹は伝わったやろ。
なるほど。こちらの事情は全てお見通しってわけやな。
オデッセイのナンバーワンは望みや。けどその望みがおらんようになっても今の客層を支えるホステスは十分揃っとる。ここにはホームランバッターは腐るほどおる。そろそろバントのできる選手が必要な時期なんとちゃうか？
それでうちの4番に対してあんたは何差し出すつもりや？
まずは手付けとして1000万。明日にでもうちの門に届けさせてもらうわ。
おお。
それだけやない。今うちで教育しとる新人若い客層を狙って育てとった連中や。いわば将来の一番バッターっちゅうとこが。そいつらから好きなの何人でも持っていけ。
真島藩、あんたが目つけた秘族子をこっちによこすと？
ああ、そうこうし揃った将来間違いなしの連中やで。
ええんですか？敵に死を送るようなもんです。
こっちは当面の売り上げが欲しい。その代わりあんたんとこには将来の売り上げを保証する。別にそっちだけが得をする話でもないで。
なるほどな。あんたは顔に似合わず敵作らんとうまいことやる方法を知っとるらしい。これが真島五郎のやり方っちゅうわけか。
交渉成立ってことでええな。
ええでしょう。ただあんたんとことうちはライバルや。 今日みたいなのはこれ限りにしてもらいましょうか。これからはうちも全力で勝ちに行かせてもらいますわ。覚悟はええな。
好きにせえや。さてっと、ええ酒飲ませてもろうた。お勘定頼むわ。
勉強させてもらいましたからね。今日は私のおごりっちゅうことで。
そらごちそうさん。ほな。
All right. We got a free drink out of it.
本当ですか？
ああ。なんとか引き抜き成功や。
いつもどうやってそんな。
ま、いろいろあんね。のぞみのシフトとか詳しいことは明日話すわ。
わかりました。お疲れ様です。
It's been a hell of a day. Time to get some grub and pass the hell out. Maybe I'll hit up Sotenbury Street tonight. Sotenbury Street? What's that? Why? To save? Yes, I should. Get out my way, fool. Want some? They want some. Bikers. Hey, what? I wanted to do the poke eye thing, but nah. Said we was going for some grub, so may as well get some fights in along the way. Let's see if I can spend some cash actually. There we go, broke again. But I have more health. Alright, we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is Sotenbury Street. So we go around the block, pretty much. Oh, no. Let me see, can I get around this way? Yes, I can. I don't know if I could probably take that guy on, but it's not worth it. Mind you, I've only got 30k. Imagine taking him on, winning all this cash. I'd rather do it with the other character though. Wait, what is that thing? Let's get another save in here just in case something stupid happens. You think this is a joke, pal? What's that guy on about? Sounded pretty pissed. Is there a fight going on down there? Let's go see, I guess. What kind of ass clown goes on a raid with a big honking sword like this, you moron? Don't you got any daggers or guns, you know, normal weapons? You can't see the appeal of a Chinese broadsword? This is why I was hesitant to sell to you. You're making this about me? Awful cocky for a 2-bit black market front. Whole point of business is giving your clients what they want. Sounds like an arms deal. This ain't something I want to get involved with. I deal only with clients I respect. If you prove that you are worthy of my weapons, undergo my test. Test? Hell you on about now? You and I will spar. Defeat me and you pass. I'm getting real tired of your high and mighty talk. Fine, you want to fight? I'll take you. See how you like your precious cannot know when I'm using it on you. Indeed, that's the point. This is a test of your proficiency with a weapon. I ain't gonna feel sorry when you lose an arm or if I straight up end you. You dumb. I hope you're prepared. He's whipping your ass, dude. Yeah. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Guess we're learning how to use weapons. Good, because I didn't know how to. The hell are those moves with that stick? That's no martial art I've ever seen. But he's got the other dude's sword looking like a damn chopstick. Son of a bitch. You fail.
Oh?
Yeah, well, what do you expect? Giving me a shit sword like this. That staff you got's a way better weapon. This is merely a piece of lumber. The sword you hold, on the other hand, is a masterwork I painstakingly crafted. What? But apparently you were unfit to wield it. I would ask that you do not return to my shop again. To hell with your damn shop. I hope it burns with you in it. Rumors said you were the dealer to beat, so I went to the bother of tracking you down. And for what? You fraud. Shit, I've just been staring. I don't want to get dragged into somebody else's dirty dealing. I'm out of here. Hold it. Oh, who's this fella now? This is the guy I was training with earlier. Ah, Majima. Curious, meeting you here. Oh, it's you. Don't spook me like that, Gramps. I was merely wandering about, in search of a place where the two of us could spar uninterrupted. That's so? Well, the Riverside's occupied at the moment. A real nasty customer at that. His name is Fei Hu, a local arms dealer. Quite the master himself, too. So long as a weapon rests within his hands. What? You know that guy? I knew his father for ages, back when he walked this earth. Checking in on him was half my reason for coming to Sotenbori. As long as we all are here, why don't I introduce you? Yeah, I didn't ask for any favors. Oh, don't be so stubborn. This will be good for the both of you. How do you figure? Besides, the time to sneak off has long passed. It seems Fei Hu has been aware of your presence from the start. Huh? Apologies, Komeki-san, but I do not trust this man. He has an air of danger about him. Now, don't you go being stubborn on me too. Delay no longer. I put him to the test. I can tell you already, this young man will most certainly pass. Say what? Why the hell do I gotta take a test? I got no business with this guy's shop. Come, Majima. I saw that look on your face as you bore witness to their fight. A look of inspiration. And now your silence speaks volumes of truth. That curiosity of yours is one of the keenest tools in your armory.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy enough to call inspiration, just a few dumb thoughts rattling around. Yes, but what if they were enough to match Fei Hu's skill? They would be less dumb. Stray thoughts and more akin to a full-blown revelation. Whether you give that revelation life or snuff it out is your choice. Care to at least give it a try? Faye, listen, I've had a long-ass day and I'm tired as a dog. Let's make this quick. I assume you have no objections, Faye. If you recommend him so strongly, very well. It is settled then. Now, what'll it be? The man is an arms dealer. He can procure for you most anything you might want. Nah, I'm good with that beat-up old bat over there. A baseball bat? Guess we can baseball bat. Oh, this should be quite an entertaining match. Steady now. Begin. Do I have a weapon or not? I don't think I do. Oh. Switch to slugger style. I've seen that on deep power switch slugger style. Okay. Try mastering the strong defensive potential that a bat offers. When you guard using a weapon, you are less likely to be staggered by an attack. Use a bat to protect yourself against Faye's vicious assault. Oh, damn. Come on. Is there any way that I can just I forgot. Was it the right bumper to? You slug style to defeat him and pass the test. Right, okay. Oh, damn it. He was so fast. Okay. Once I started to throw my own swings, he was done. I certainly didn't expect you to use a bat so well. You're quite the interesting fellow. Just remembered using one back when I was running raids on the competition. I think I've improved since then, though. Surprised me too. I knew you could fight, but I did not think a spur of the moment selection like that would get you far against Fei Hu. Shows what I know. So, Fei Hu, right? What do you think of my Batwave? You passed with flying colours, of course. You are precisely the sort of person my business exists to serve. You're a weapons shop. That's nice of you to offer, but as you've seen, I ain't really interested in the conventional stuff. So much the better. I'm not a common dealer pawning off weapons I've scavenged. Well, that's cryptic. What? Cryptic? What do you mean? Are you free at the moment? My shop is quite close. I would enjoy the chance to escort you there and explain exactly what it is that we do. Alright. Did wanted to get something to eat and go to bed apparently, but it's not going to happen. Hi. This is our shop, the Dragon and Tiger. Outwardly, a Chinese restaurant operated by myself and my wife. Yeah? This is my wife, Long Hao. New customer, yes? Many happy returns. And you said it wasn't your average weapons store. What exactly is it, then? Hi. Most of the products we sell here are meticulously hand-forged by me. Bespoke arms, you might call them. Made to order, huh? So you ain't an arms trader, you're a smith. Is that what you're saying? Precisely. Now, if I may, I would like to explain how it is I go about making weapons. Equipment search and forging. At the Dragon and Tiger, you can enlist a host of agents to locate weapons, gear, and other equipment. They can be hired to hunt down the following 3 categories: gear, recipes, and parts. Okay, put the agent's skills to use and gather the world's most powerful weaponry and equipment at your fingertips. So you send these agents around the globe looking for rare materials and such. That is pretty different. Our goal in all this is to develop a robust network with arms dealers the world over. But some agents' work takes them far from civilization. So basically, you got these guys searching for treasure out in the jungle and shit. I'm all about that, actually. Indeed, remote archaeological sites produce some of the most beautiful, wrought, and historical important weaponry. My shop is always on the lookout for such gems. Furthermore, customers whose contributions pass a certain level are given a special reward, private arms lessons. Yeah? So I'm guessing that means you were holding back when we fought out there. Naturally, that was only a test. You're one slippery eel. Speaking of fish, I just remembered, I ain't ate yet. I'm half starved to death here. You said this place is a Chinese spot by day, yeah? Give me the house special, would you? Ah, yeah. You a customer for that side of business too. You wait, I fix you a feast. Alright, good. He got what he needed. Majima, there's a favor I would ask of you. Come on now. I don't need to tell you not to spread word of their business, but I'd also like to ask you to keep vigil over them. Why's that? A happy couple in some kind of trouble? I cannot share the details now, but in time their shop may draw the air of a terrible foe. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing to worry yourself over just yet. I ask only that you drop by when you think of it. Perhaps buy something, send them out on a search, that sort of thing. Yeah, alright. I'm headed into the wilderness to train. Don't go letting that edge of yours dull either. Okay. Now what? What do we have highlighted on here? What is this? Najima's apartment. I see. This is not the same city, is it? No, it's not. It's a different town altogether. Okay, go back around the block. I'll see if I can save it first. Oh, there's something there on the floor. Ihara. You've got the Ihara type A card. Okay. Still don't know what they're for. I don't know if I want to go along the riverside, if that's possible, or if we have to go all the way around. But we'll see. You wanna fight? Fight me. Okay, this bat seems to wreck them. Oh, what's this guy? Do I want to help him? Not really, but I will. What the? What's with this creeper? Hey, you. This is no napping zone. Why don't you get up and move along? Stadium jumper. Did he just jump off the roof or something? I'm hurt. Does this guy get the snot kicked out of him? He's in so much pain he can't even talk. Give him medicine. I think I've got some. What am I going to hand over? I've only got that one toughness thing. Yes. Give him that. Here you go, pal. Drink this. Okay. You alright?
Hi.
Yes, I'm feeling much better now, thank you. Want to tell me what happened? Why did you get laid out? It's because I was chasing a dream. Here we go. What's this about a dream? It's my dream to boldly walk across Iowa Bridge. Oh, right. A grand old dream like walking across this bridge. Sure does explain why you got beat to an inch of your life. Except not really. I mean, come on. It wouldn't take more than a minute or two to just stroll right across this bridge. But it's not that simple. And why is that? It's because of this sturgeon I'm wearing. Star what? Oh no, you don't know what a sturgeon is? That's terrible. You're not with the times at all. So not cool. Sturgeon is short for stadium jumper. It's a jacket worn by athletes at stadiums so they stay warm and limber. Overseas they call these varsity jackets, but here in Japan it's sturgeon all the way. Neat. But why in the world would wearing a sturgeon make it so you couldn't cross Iowa Bridge? Well, you put on a jacket like this and you pop the collar, and suddenly everyone thinks you're some kind of big shot. All the punks come charging out, looking for blood. Take it off then. Maybe if the jacket didn't say, bring on the fights. I've tried crossing 8 times now, but every time goons show up and beat the crap out of me before I can make it. That's certainly a unique problem. But there's gotta be other dudes wearing jackets like that, right? They aren't all getting mauled by the riffraff. Right. I can't explain it, but when I do it, I get so much heat. Does my face piss people off? Or is it just my destiny? Destiny's an asshole if that's the case. But alright. At least I get why we are bleeding out on the pavement here. Yeah. So here's a novel idea. Maybe take off the sturgeon. Seems to me that that's the source of all your woes. But that defeats the purpose. I love this sturgeon. You wouldn't believe how much trouble I went through to get this sweet jacket. I want to wear it loud and proud. That's my dream. Well, it's a free country, but I'd wager you got another beating coming down the pipe if you go through with it. That's what complicates things. Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me. My name is Suda. Suda-chan. Huh? I'm Majima. Majima-san. If you don't mind me saying, you look like a man who can wade into brawls and walk away without a hair out of place. Well, I've got a hair tie, but yeah, I can hold my own. Majima-san, I'm sorry if this sounds wimpy, but do you think you could help me make my dream come true? Huh? What do you mean? I know it's probably an imposition, but do you think you could fend off the goons while I strut proudly across Iowa Bridge? You're not kidding about being an imposition. I'm sorry, but without the help of a guy like you, my dream will be forever unfulfilled. I'll have a lifetime of regret. Please, Majima-san, please help me realize my dream. Sure. Oh, alright, fine, I'll help you. You'll really do this? You mean it? I mean, I know I asked, but didn't expect to meet a person kind enough to get into a fistfight for me. Yeah, story of my life, but just serious about this. Sturgeon drawing out goons like flies on rotten fruit. Hi. Oh yes, totally. Just watch. I've got no more medicine for you, so let's see how this goes. Hey, you. You think you're hot shit in that jacket? You trying to start something? Huh? See? Yeah, I've seen it. Can't tell if it's that sturgeon or you that's trying all this aggro. So. Okay, I'm going to strut proudly down this bridge. Please, keep me safe. Enjoy your stroll, bud. Those punks are going to pay the toll to the troll. What? Are you guys done? No? Oh, you are. There's bound to be more, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, come on. Leave him alone. Why? You see me beating up all your mates and you just go for him. Come on, get across this bridge. Oh, there's a lot of them this time. Leave him alone. Stop hitting on my dude. Get across that bridge, crying out loud. Don't stop, move! Get across the stupid bridge. Are you kidding me? Move across the bridge. Yes! That was close, dude. I finally did it. I made it all the way across Iwao Bridge while wearing my beloved Stardew. Good for you.
Hi.
Yes, thank you, Majima-san. You made my dream come true. I'd like you to have this. It's the best I can do as my thanks. You got an encounter finder. What? I don't think I've ever been this happy. I'll never forget what you did for me today. Okay. Cruising around in the jacket is that big of a deal to you. You're an odd dude. I know, I don't think most people would understand how much this meant to me. But still, it was my dream. Guess that's true of most dreams. Sorry, I shouldn't call you odd. No need to apologize, Majima-san. I owe you a life debt. You never need to apologize to me, ever. I take it back. You're an odd dude, sort of jump. I guess so. I get told that often. Well, after that most satisfying accomplishment, I'm hungry. I'm going to head home for food. See ya. Good luck on those bridges. Yes, thank you, and goodbye. He's going back across the bridge. I guess it ain't so much about what others think of you. If it's something you want to do, you better get to it. Suru-chan was pretty weird, but his philosophy is right on. There's a real man. Yeah, he's just got his ass kicked, hasn't he? He went back across the bridge. Hey, what's with the hard ass, Dajon? You trying to be funny? Bring on the fights, huh? Let's get it on then. Take it off and go home, man. Jeez. Right, can I go home? What on earth is this? Oh. Yes. Oh, I've got myself into another story now, haven't I? The hell is that? I don't recall there being a statue there. Come on. Well, here's a well-made statue. What's it doing in a place like this, though? Pretty amazing detail, too. Wonder what they make this stuff out of. This is a guy. Look, you can see him moving. Yeah. Huh? Am I hearing voices now? Whatever this statue, though, sure looks like life. Doesn't feel like plaster at all. Whoa, what the hell, man? You're alive. Hey now, buddy. That tickled. No touching, please. Think of my act like a classy strip club. You can look, but keep your hands off the performer. Performer? But I am. A street performer. I go by the name of Tokakichi. What I'm doing now is performance art. I'm playing the part of a statue, as you can see. Okay, I get the picture. You're really good. I thought you actually were a statue. But why are you doing this here? Oh, didn't you know? This area is the Holy Land for buskers. Holy Land? The hell? Heaven, not hell. The heavy foot traffic means we get a very steady audience, and the locals here love a good comedy bit, so they have a great eye for quality. It's my lucky spot. Well, I guess if you put it that way, this bridge does have its benefits, so you're practicing your act. Yes, that would be a fair description. Ultimately, I hope to be a street performer who inspires little kids to dream big. I think street performances are entertainment that anyone can enjoy, from kids who just learn to speak to the elderly forgetting words. I want to make people smile. That's a grand dream. Good on ya. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and I'll be moving on. Sorry to disturb. Oh no, it's fine. See ya. There's a guy who's got a dream worth dreaming. Hope he makes it come true. Maybe I'll check back later to see how he's getting on. Maybe we will. But not right now. Or should I? Oh, I should do it now, shouldn't I? I'm a statue. Man, don't talk to statues. I can't talk to him right now. What's going on? This guy's shouting all the time. I need to go back across the bridge. This is where I went. Can I get all the way along here? We shall see. Run, Forrest! They get tired pretty quick though. Oh yeah, he has gear now as well. Or not. Oh, he does. These black leather gloves unlock your energy reserves when you are close to death. Okay. This device is said to help find people who are looking for a fight. It gives me one defense blade, one firearm, so that's just one defense, okay. Oh! Right, okay, so now I can see on the map. Can I see on the big map? No, just on the little map there that there are people over. If I head that way, I'll end up fighting. Alright, that can be handy for both wanting to level up and staying out of the way when you want to get stuff done. I like it.
Oh, Majima.
Hey, hold up. Oh, no, I won't speak of this.
ああ誰やお前ら
オデッセイのもんやって言うたら心当たりあるやろ。
オデッセイ望みの引き抜きなら山形と話はついとるで
支配人が納得しても俺らが納得するか。売りによってうちのナンバーワンを引き抜くた度胸しとるやないか。あんたお客様は神様や言うて客に土下座までするらしいやないか。夜の帝王かなんか知らんが情けない話やで。そんなに金が欲しいか。客には通用しても俺らに土下座は通用せんで。ま、試しにやってみてもええけどな。
お前らの言う通りや。お客様は神様うちの店に来た客になら土下座でもするし靴でも舐めたるわ。せやけど客やないなら話は別。まして喧嘩売りに来たチンピラなんぞに俺が優しいと思うな。
大層な口聞けんのも今のうちや。カマやってまえ。
Why did that? pummeling bat.
強すぎる。なんなんやお前は。
お前ら仕返ししたかったら店に来いや。客としてなら土下座でも何でもしたるわ。好きにせえ。ただその後どうなるかは保証せんぞ。お客様は神様やからな。
All right.
「この町は牢獄や。俺が塀の外に出られんのはいつなんやろな。兄弟。
Bro. All right. $24 times 128,000 golf club set. I don't know what these mean. Maybe I'll go back to number 1 now. Climax battles item. Still don't. Proof of resolve. Okay, 3 years ago.
Oh, 兄弟。おう。例のあれ持ってきたんやろな。ああ。まがいもんは一切なし。堂島組経由で仕入れた正真正銘の本物や。拳銃は全部で6丁。1丁につき6発撃てるとして36発は発射できる。36発か。相手は上野義治とその場にいる清和会の連中全員。こないなとこ呼び出して何のつもりなんすか、柴田。
単刀直入に言います。今日の上野義治の襲撃、真島さん行かないでください。
どうしてそれを。
あなたと冴島は今日出所直後の上野義治を都内のラーメン屋で襲う、そういう計画ですよね。実はあの計画ちょっと問題がありましてね、予定を変更させてもらうことになりました。このまま襲撃に向かえば堂島組長いや島野さんにも迷惑をかけることになってしまいます。
兄弟はもう向かってねえや。じゃあ俺はどうしたらええんじゃ。
真島さん、
あんたは俺に兄弟裏切れっちゅうんか。このまま見殺しにせえっちゅうんか。
落ち着いて落ち着いて。
俺は行く。たとえどんな裏があっても構へん。俺にとって冴島はたった一人の兄弟なんじゃ。
真島さん、でもそれじゃああなたの身も。
うるさい、関係ないわ。こっちはそないなもんとっくに捨てる払ってきたんじゃ。
そうですか。それじゃ仕方ありませんね。おい、
柴田。
So we know where he lost his eye then.
お前には失望したで、真島。
島野の親父。
極道にとって親の命令は絶対。お前やったらそんくらい分かっとると思っとったがな。
親父、兄弟は冴島はどうなったんですか。教えてください親父。
道を外した極道の行き着く先がこの穴蔵や。
親父。
安心せえ。別に殺しはせん。せやけどここにぶち込まれた奴はみんな殺してくれって泣いて頼むわ。なんでやろな。
親父、兄弟は教えてください親父。
Another shit night's sleep. Gotta get to work. Not much else I can do right now. So that was the wrong save. Still on 2. Who is that? There's somebody who wants to fight there, but I'm assuming it's going to be that big guy. Right, I've got to go to... Oh, what is this? I don't know, but that's where I've got to go. Can I have a look behind me? Oh, it wasn't the big guy. It was just a normal thug. What are these? Yeah, pocket tissue. Why do I keep getting them? Who are you guys? And why are you attacking me? Believe it. Save it here before I go around the corner, I think. Oh. What is this now? Oh, hi, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for calling me right away. Calling the future. What's that clunky ass bag he's stinging? You wanted to hear about my shoulder bag phone? Huh? No? That's not what you're calling about? Okay, sorry. Bag phone? Is that bag actually working as a phone? That's some shit, isn't it? Oh, alright. I get it. Well, if you ever want to hear about it, you know who to call, okay? Bye. Man, why doesn't anyone appreciate the awesomeness of bag phones? Don't they know how much I had to beg for this thing?
What?
Hey, buddy. Were you just chatting on the phone through that chunky bag you got there? Pardon? Yes, exactly, yes. I was talking using this. That's pretty wild. Is it some kind of radio then? Oh no, not at all. It's a real phone. It's called a bag phone. A bag phone. Who puts a phone in a bag? Oh, really? You don't know? This is all the rage now. It's a fully transportable mobile telephone made possible through state-of-the-art technology. From now on, people will be able to carry telephones with them at all times. You'll be able to connect with anyone, anytime, anywhere. A mobile telephone, huh? Crazy. But what's the point of carrying a phone with you at all times? You're not seeing the big picture. With this bad boy, you're not chained to your home or office. You could even turn a cafe into your workplace. You could be in touch with your friends and family at all times. I could call up my mum right now if I wanted. Sure, I guess I could see the use in that. I knew you'd see the light. Doesn't it make you want one? You should head to the store and get it to ride the wave of the future. Yeah, right. I'm guessing that thing costs an arm and a leg. Riding the future always comes with a tax. Actually, yeah. It's more expensive than I should even say. Figured as much. I don't see the need. I'll stick to the payphones with the rest of the peasants. But weren't you just about to enter a phone booth? Yes. I was about to make a call. So I see. Very well. I shall let you use the cutting edge of technology, my bag phone, to place your call. Oh, sure about that? Certainly. I want everyone to experience the future. Today. You need to understand just what a bag phone represents. Aren't I generous? A bag phone, huh? Guy says it's state of the art. Do I want to see what it's all about? Yeah, let's do it. Sure, let's see what the future holds. Alright, I know you're excited, but the future is right here, hanging off my shoulder. Here you go. You're about to get a taste of tomorrow. Don't mind if I do. Huh? What happened? Oh dear. I ain't hearing anything. Really? Can I see it for a sec? Oh man, the battery must have died. I probably used it all when I took that call from my buddy. The battery's dead? Yeah, the thing about the future is that it really sucks the life out of today's batteries. Does it? Well, how long it take to recharge? A mere 8 hours? That long? You only had the one conversation earlier, and that's all it takes to run it down to empty? That's the price you pay for being on the vanguard of the times. It's always been that way. Technology's beauty is as fleeting and fragile as the cherry blossom. Right, sounds like more of a hassle than it's worth. Well, seeing as how your marvel of technology's gone silent, I guess I'll have to pass on your offer. Thanks. Oh, no, wait. Let's not be hasty. Now what? You can't just give up on your chance to cross the frontier of progress. Just because it's out of power doesn't mean we can't get it back. You just told me it would take 8 hours. I ain't got that kind of time, kid. I'd be able to tap my message out in Morse code before that thing came back. Well, it just so happens this thing can also use regular batteries to make calls. So, could you go buy me a battery for it? I would think Don Quixote carries them. What? Now I gotta run your errands? Don't be upset. For the price of a couple of batteries, you'll be getting in touch with the future. I do gotta admit that I'm curious. I'm sure you're a busy man, so I'll wait right here for you. Take your time. By the way, my name's Irazuka. I promise you can use my bag phone as long as you come back with a battery. Alright, Abajima. I'll be back when I can. I guess if I'm ever by Don Quixote, I could pop in and get this kid a battery. It's the future we're talking about. You can save the game and use the yes. Save. This is my club, but why is the dudes hanging outside? They've been there for some time now. Do it. Do it. You didn't do it. You missed the spot. Right. I can upgrade some of this guy's abilities now. Let's get some health on the board. That's the main thing, I think. $2 mil, more health. Use a unique slugging stance to unleash a monstrously powerful hit that takes down everything it touches. Hold Y. Usually don't have time to do that though. Let me go have a look at Thug. What we've got here. I do want this one. Just to increase basic stuff. Hold while running. Hold Y while running. To do a spinning kick with incredible force. Maybe I'll try this one. It really boosted his health here. I'll do that later. Alright, let's go in. Good morning, sir. And again, Thank you for managing to strike a deal with Odyssey yesterday. Just doing my job. Now, it's up to you guys to keep this place on the upswing. Still, that was quite the surprise to wake up to. Why didn't you tell me 2 other girls were coming besides Nozomi? You what now? Sure, neither one is at Nozomi's level, but they're both veterans and fantastic draws for the club. With any luck, they'll bring all their old regulars straight to us. We gave up some of our girls in the trade, but there's no denying we came out on top here. Last night's negotiations must have been something to behold. Well, I did a fair bit of research beforehand. Long as you get a little dirt under your belt, you can pretty much wing the rest. That may be true for you, sir. It's no wonder they call you the Lord of the Night. Looks like my little talk with Yamagata went better than I thought. Probably could stick it to him even harder, though. Get a few more girls out of him. I guess I could have done more research or given the club a better look to get a few more cards in my hand to play with. No sense worrying about it now, though. Now, if this is a good time, I'd like to work out the new shift schedule. Sure.
支配人お電話です。オーナーだって言ってるんですけど。
わかった。何の用や。
お疲れさん。お前ちょっと今から出られねえか。
な。
いやさ、お前と飲みたくなってよ。
どういう風の吹き回しや。あいにくあんたと酒飲むくらいなら自分のしょんべん飲む方がまだまし
や。やめとけ。あんまりうまいもんじゃねえぞあれは。店は下の連中に任せとけば1日ぐらいはなんとかなんだろう。俺は明日場公園で待ってる。早く来いよ。
おい。オーナーからの呼び出しや。いつ戻れるかわからんからあと頼んだで。
わかりました。主任にも伝えておきます。
すまんの。
Ashitaba Park, classic spot for a classic guy. No telling what shit he'll pull if I'm late. I better get moving. Don't know what I'm going to do with that fish in my inventory. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. Would it? Yeah, I have a fish. Right, should we head straight there? Now, where is the... That's Don Quixote's. I might nip in there and get a battery just in case. No way. So I can go down the street, do a left, nip into Don Quixote's, and then head over to him. What is this thing? Is that the thug that steals all your money? If so, that's very handy to have. More thugs here. I still need to get across this bridge. You're the guy who needs the batteries, okay. Oh, come on then. Fine. I need the money anyway. Easy money.
ほんま勘弁してください
Now I'm going left here because I want to go to Don Quixote. This is Don Quixote's, right? I'll get her some batteries. Will I go back? I might go back and just do this now. Screw the guy. We'll leave him waiting. Can you show me what you have? Of course. I want the battery, mate. A gentleman's umbrella. Battery. Do I only need one? I'll take two just in case. Probably going to be just hanging out with the fish in a battery now for a while, but it is what it is. Fish, a battery, some tissues. Right, I want to head back to him now then. Yeah, this is... I can't possibly add a marker, can I? Oh. I didn't know I could do that. That's pretty cool. So if you wanted to find Don Quixote, you just click that and it would show you exactly where it was. Ah, alright. That's handy. It's good to know. Didn't even know after all this time. Get out my way, fool! Right, let's go have a chat with Battery Man. Oh, he's got some thugs around him. Why is there always thugs everywhere?
あいつその目つきが気に食わんねやるんか
Boom! That's what you get. Right. Jimmy-san, did you come back with a battery? I sure did. I got a battery, but do I hand it over? Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I got you your battery. Let's get this bag phone fired up. Thank you. You're about to witness the technology of the future. Come alive. Oh, in your hand. Hey, you feeling alright? Not getting the sense that you're up to this? I'm fine. Please don't mind me. Now is the time for you to experience tomorrow's technology. Today. What's going on here with this guy? What's wrong? It's my shoulder. It's carrying the bag around all day. That's what you get for slinging around that brick of a phone all the time. Well, I can't very well put state-of-the-art technology on the dirty ground, can I? Oh, my shoulder, it hurt. This guy did a real number on his shoulder. Guess I could find something that might heal him up a bit. Got to do that before I bug him about his phone, I guess. Alright, you sit tight. I'll get you something to fix up your shoulder a bit. You will? If I'm being honest, this is a real pain in the ass. But now I'm too damn invested. I want you to get better. I get to try it for sure. Sounds fair? It's a promise. I'll be happy to keep. Guess he could use a healing drink. There's that dude. Run away, run away. So that marker is exactly him. I'll go to the one on the right this time. They always want to fight. Why do they always want to fight? That wasn't even worth it, was it? Got hardly anything from them guys. Anyway, I should spend this one. before I end up getting it taken off me by mistake. And I should probably buy this just because then I've got all the 400k ones. Do-do, do-do-do-do. Hello. Oh. These are quite expensive. But still, I'll buy about 5 of these. Worth having. Most of the time, just in case. Now back to my dude. Where is he? Oh, he's still hanging around there though. Oh, whatever, I'm skint. If he beats me, he beats me. Oh, for crying out loud. I think he was cowering. Getting a bit used to this slugger though, being so easy to kill them. Once it steps up, it's going to be tough for me. Yo, how's your shoulder holding up? Not good. I got something that might help his shoulder. Yo, I want to give it to him. Yes. What am I going to hand over? This. Here, try this. Oh, wow. My shoulder suddenly feels way better. Thank you. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Finally, you can experience making a call on this wonder of the world. Hey, what the hell is that? Oh, what now? Check this crazy bag out. It's got a phone stuck to it. Wait just a moment. Who are you guys? And where are your manners? Hey, let me take a look at that fancy bag. This isn't just a bag, it's a bag phone. This is why you knuckle-dragging gorillas can't have nice things. What do you call us, asshole? Shut your yuppie mouth. Aye? Oh, for crying out, just healed him up. Now look what he's gonna do. Ow. Hey, what's your damn problem? Huh? Who the fuck are you? This loses, buddy. I guess you could say that. You weren't thinking of waltzing up and taking a crack at that state-of-the-art technology without throwing a couple of punches, were you? You monkey's got no idea how delicate this shit is. And besides, I was first in line. What's this guy mouthing off about? Let's shut him up. Yeah, you're in for it now, Cyclops. Ah, get off me. You stabbed me in the back, little bitch. I guess I've got a weapon. Why am I not? Alright. Not as fancy as I would have liked. Holy shit, this guy's a beast. Sorry, I screwed with you. It should be. Majima-san, thank you yet again. I don't know how I can ever thank you for all you've done for me today. It's nothing, honestly. I hardly broke a sweat. Now, let's see that fancy bag phone. It's about damn time. It's going to be broken now, isn't it?
What?
Hey, not getting a dial tone. What? But I made sure it was charged. Maybe when that goofball knocked you on your ass, this thing got a circuit knocked loose or something. Maybe. Being at the cutting edge, it is delicately constructed. Oh no, my beautiful bag phone. Well, I guess it just wasn't in the cards for me to use your phone. That's life for you. Oh wait, this is personal now. Jimmy-san, you heard me out when everyone else mocked me. You were even kind enough to buy me a battery and medicine. I can't let you walk away disappointed after everything you've done for me. Listen, man. Jimmy-san, please, come to the M store in Shofukochu West a little later. I promise you, you will finally get to make a call in a state-of-the-art experience. Oh. Got it. Looking forward to the day. I'll be waiting out front. Alright. We'll go over and chat with him in a bit. But right now, should I just carry on with the story then? I'll save it here first. Put some of this stuff in the item box. Because I don't want to be carrying a fish around with me. Okay, that should do for now. Actually, I'm 3 hours in, and I don't really have the time to go start a big major story because I have to go pick up my son from school. So, I'm actually going to call it there for today. 3 hours done. Yeah, that'll be it. I'll be back tomorrow with more. Bye-bye for now.